Hey y'all, Halfmilesniper here, back on the range this morning, and today we're going to make our third attempt at trying to improve the Hornady factory PRC 6.5 match ammo. It's been tough. So y'all sit back, kick your feet up, enjoy the ride. Alrighty, y'all. Well, just like last time, we're going to have a little bit of explanation on what I did. And since I didn't video the actual adjusting the ammo, right off the bat, I took, of the remaining 10 rounds, I randomly picked 5 and measured them for OAL from the ogive to the base. And much to my surprise, the 5 I picked came in at 2.325 for 4 in a row, with the 5th one being 2.326. I said those are actually very consistent. I'm not going to adjust those. Those are the ones that are loaded in the magazine. The 5 remaining, these 5, came in at 2.322, 2.327, 2.326, 2.323, and 2.324. The powder charges ranged from 59.5 to 60.1, 59.9, 59.9, and 60.2. 4 of the projectiles came in at 146.8, with the 5th projectile at 147.1. So on 5 rounds, we had very consistent overall length. On 5 rounds, we had very consistent projectile weight. On the 5 rounds that we chose to adjust, we had a range from 59.5 to 60.2, so 0.7 of a grain. And then before I reloaded, I had decided to check one more dimension, and of the unfired brass, I checked the dimension overall length of the case. We had 2.024, 2.0235, 2.0215, 2.0220, and 2.0190. So every one of these cases is a different length. Doesn't really speak to consistency. I added up the 5 powder charges, divided by 5, and came up with 59.9. So all 5 of these are loaded to 59.9 grains of powder. And again, I'm going to put a picture in here, right up here. The powder that's in these appears to be Stay-Ball HD. I say appears because I'm only looking on the left side of the picture in the white bowl. That is all 5 charges, and in the powder tray on the right side of the screen, that is Stay-Ball HD from the pound of powder that I have. I apologize, it's a little bit loud, but that class is doing some shooting and they need to. So that's what was done. We'll get the Garmin set up, we'll get the target camera set up, and we're going to shoot 5 rounds of factory unaltered and 5 rounds adjusted and see if I've made any improvement. So we've got the target camera running, got the chronograph set up, got y'all running. I did make one change. I did take the rounds out of the magazine because somebody suggested that for the purpose of this test, perhaps I should be single feeding and not loading from the magazine because of potential setback in the magazine under recoil. This gun barely recoils, but I can do that. So this will be unaltered factory 6.5 on the left-hand dot. And since this was all very consistent on the length, I'm actually hoping for a decent group. Also, my aiming dots are back to the 1/2 inch dots. I seem to be out of the 3/8 inch dots. Okay, here we go. 5 shots, unaltered, Hornady factory. Wow. For the first time, so this would be the 31st round of factory ammo, I actually hit, or almost hit, the advertised muzzle velocity, 2919.2. .2887, and that looks like those are touching. .2863. .2871, and right now that group is a little over 1/2 inch. Okay. .2870. And that blew that group out to about a full inch. It looks like maybe a little bit over. Well, hopefully the work I did pays off. Our low was 2863.5. Our high was 2919.2. Our average was 2882. Extreme spread 55. Standard deviation was 20. We're going to let the gun cool, and then we will shoot these 5. Gun is cool. Target camera still running. Chronograph is set up. This will be third attempt at adjusting the factory ammo to see if we can get some consistency out of it. These are now all loaded to 2.381 inches from the ogive to the base. They're all loaded with 59.9 grains of whatever powder Hornady used, which just happens to look like Stayball HD. The only thing I didn't change was the projectiles or the length of the case. So, this will be 5 shots of adjusted factory ammo on the right-hand dot. Let's see if we can make this stuff shoot. We know this gun can shoot. We've seen it before. .2894 for the first shot. And I wiped out my aiming point. I don't know if it's going to show up on video, but I gave that trigger a running start. That was all me. I meant to just increase the pressure. Instead, I got my finger to get a running start. Screwed that one up for sure. 2873 if I didn't say it. $28.91. $28.84. Last shot. Throw it on the ground. Throw it on the ground. $28.96. And if not for me jerking the trigger horribly, I think that would have been a really good group for factory ammo. Let's see. It picked up movement and it didn't like that. Okay, our minimum was 2873.3. Our maximum was 2896.8. Our average was 2888.1. Our extreme spread 23.4. Our standard deviation 8.5. So, I think we did a pretty good job of improving that. I don't have a pen on me. 2888. So let me go here. Oh, go back. We want to go into history. And we are going to go back to the other one. So that last one was 2888 for an average. 2882 on the unaltered. And let me go get the target. So the factory ammo gave us a 1.269 inch group. The adjusted ammo with my trigger jerk gave us a 1.597 inch group. Now if I take my jerk out, well, we're at a 0.807, pardon me, 801. If I hadn't jerked the trigger, I suspect that one would have probably fallen somewhere right in here. To keep things even, we took the farthest shot, which, if I remember correctly, was maybe the last one. Yeah, I think this was the last one. We take it out of the equation, and the factory group is 0.731. So we actually got a decent factory group that time. Problem is, nobody's got the time nor the money to buy a $60 box of ammo, to measure them, and hopefully find 5 that are set to consistent length. The lengths and the powder charges are all over the map on this factory ammo, and I don't understand it. This is match ammo. But, hey, at least I got 40 new pieces of once-fired brass. But I also have a box of 100 pieces of Lapua brass. I just got that. Well. We took 2 boxes, tried to improve the factory ammo. That's $120 worth of ammo. And at $2.50 a pop, I wouldn't trust this match ammo at all. I think I'll stick with rolling my own. We know we can get some decent groups with H4831. We know we can get some decent groups with Stayball HD. Also got some decent groups with, what was the other powder I just shot? A couple of 3 tests ago, we had some really good numbers, but a wide group. And that was right at one of the higher charges. So I got to go back and revisit that and maybe start playing with some seating depth now. The more I use this Garmin, the more I'm really liking it. I kind of miss the lady talking to me. That means I have to make the concerted effort to read the numbers off the screen. Sometimes I get wrapped up in my own head and I forget to say what the lady said, and sometimes we can't hear her over the gunfire from the other base. So I think I called out all the data, but I got to remember and make a concerted effort to do that always. And let's see, coming up in the pipe, we've got some more ammo testing with Vitavori N565 that I just got. And we will probably do some more testing with H4831. And we might try, I'm going to look at those powders again real close, the pictures, since that's all I have now. But I'm still pretty sure that the powder that factory loaded in this lot of ammo was Stayball HD. We stopped at 59, I think. We might try creeping up towards 59.9 and see if we can replicate this and get right there at 2,900 feet, just shy. But that's for another day. I really appreciate y'all hanging with me. I don't think I'm going to try doing any more experimenting with the Hornady ammo and trying to improve it. It's the juice ain't worth the squeeze. In California, these are $60 a box right now, and California's fixing to impose a new tax and going to tack on another 11%, so they're going to be another $6 higher. So yeah, I'll keep rolling my own because I can roll my own for $1.20 a round as opposed to $2.50 plus a round. So yeah. Okay, y'all. I appreciate you hanging with me. Thanks for hanging out in the premiere and chatting with me. Those of you who don't watch the premiere, I really appreciate you watching at a later date, and I really do appreciate the engagement in the comment section. Feel free to ask questions below. I pretty much answer every comment or reply to every comment, answer every question when I can. So thanks for hanging with me. I really do appreciate it. Don't forget to check out the link to the store. I've got shirts there. I've got my The Hunting of Man shirt. I've got my Stay Strapped or Get Clapped shirt. Got Everyone's a Hero at the 7-yard line. Got some beer mugs for those who, or beer glasses, some nice pint glasses for those who enjoy a cold beer. But you know what? They'd work really good for a sweet tea too. And I've got hats. Got the Halfmilesniper hats. You can get them in tan, camo, black, and I think it's a brown. But that's for y'all to decide. I appreciate it if you check it out. Every bit helps the channel. Thank you so much for hanging with me. I really do appreciate it. Once again, Halfmilesniper reminding you, stay strapped or get clapped. Carry everywhere you can. Get a CCW if you need one. If you're in a constitutional carry state, get a CCW anyways. You may travel. And with all that being said, once again, thanks for hanging with me. Halfmilesniper reminding you, stay safe, keep shooting. We'll catch you next time.
Send it. Hit.